Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here, back with Oxygen Not Included, the 100k challenge, where everything is cold. Maybe not everything actually, now the base is pretty warm, but everything else is pretty frigid out there. So I have a new goal, and that is not to go to space necessarily, but I'm going to try to melt the core, which is super frozen here. And also warm up the entire map if possible. Probably impossible, but I figured it'd be a worthy challenge. We do have some heat up here we could use. This used to be hot, now it's not anymore. So yeah, the goal is going to be first to melt the core. So that'll be my main focus. I got a few other tasks I want to do here. Speed things up. I did this off camera. I added some... Actually, I had one pump here before, but I needed another because the CO2 pressure in here is getting too high. You can see it's at 6 kilograms. So this stopped working. Actually, it's max gas pressure again. So that should eventually clean itself out, though. There might actually be some frozen CO2 in there. That could be causing some issues. I don't think that's the issue, though. Minus 15. No, it should all be gas. That's crude oil down there. That's okay. So I got a bit of cleanup to do here. What I'm doing here is letting the hot water drain over the top here. Any excess will just go over the top. And I'm going to do the same thing up here, because this thing is about to overflow. So what I'm going to do is crack this open. Right here. And just let all the extra water that we don't need pour over the edge. And it should fall right into the core. In theory. Assuming it doesn't freeze solid, which it might. Actually, I forgot about that. We should probably insulate. Actually, let's go down a bit more. And then maybe insulate this here. 39. It's probably a bit too high. So yeah, that's gonna fall all the way down here into the ice biome, or into the frozen core. I think I might actually put a tepidizer down here as well. We could just dig up all the ice, but you only get half the mass when you do that. So I'd rather melt it. But I am gonna have to dig up a little bit here. I'm gonna flatten things out right here. And put a few tiles in here. I hear things melting. And then maybe put a tepidizer here. Let's see, utilities. Made out of gold. And we'll just leave that sucker on all the time, I guess. We're gonna need some power down there. I'm thinking I might just bring this heavy wire down. Which means I need to cut this here. And actually cut it here as well. And then we can safely bring this down all the way. Let's do that priority. What was that, copper? We're gonna do a lot of tepidizers down here, I think. So we'll just use heavy wire all the way down. We got a tile there. I kind of need that tile to stay like that, so let's see. We can bring it across here and then up there. That should work. Put a bridge in. Right there. And then over this way, like that. Nice messy wiring. Okay, something is melting. I think it's this one right here. Oh yeah, hot water down there. I love it. That is the ticket. And we'll just let this do its magic. We might need to put a few more of them in. That's gonna use a lot of electricity. I disconnected my petroleum generator a few episodes ago, and I'm gonna re-hook that up, I think. Empty, that has to come from over here. And go in here. And we only have one of them on the smart battery, so we'll hook both of them up. Okay, something broke here. Something keeps breaking here and I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's petroleum. It might be petroleum freezing in here. Pipe blocked. What's going on here? Okay, we're out of lime. Let's go find some more fossil to keep that going. There's some down here. There's quite a bit right here. Let's get that trimmed away. I gotta basically clean up all the oil out of here because I want to remove this insulating layer and let all this hot rock heat up the frozen core here. Let's see how this tepidizer is doing. Oh, it's working its magic. Actually, this is gonna float up too high here, so we need to actually dig this out a little bit. We'll waste a bit of ice doing that, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, this is working beautifully. Now, that's a lot of core to melt, so it could be difficult. I might actually dig a bit of this out here as well. Just to leave some space for that water to go. But we'll try to not dig as much as possible. And just let it work its magic in there. Now there's salt water and everything going in there as well, and that's fine with me. We'll separate it out later. Wow, we got some natural gas coming from somewhere here. Okay, these are going, or one of them's going, that's good. Let's keep an eye on this. Oh yeah, lime. Should have some lime coming now. Let's pour down here. So I kind of want to strip mine all this down as well. Work our way over there. Maybe do a ladder here. I kind of want everything to line up. That would potentially break the seal here. What if we go like along here? Make sure no one gets trapped. We still have lots of idle dupes. So for that, I'm going to try to do something up here. Keep this digging. We'll do this first. And there's still some work to do over here. I'll keep him busy. I also need to build a drowning chamber because our eggs are kind of out of control here. I figured I'd just dump the eggs in here, and I think the hatches will die. Right in there. Okay, so let's do a... Where automatic dispenser right here. And just drop the eggs in there. And they should hatch and drown, and then we can grab the meat out of there. As long as we keep these incubators at a higher priority than the drop off, they should end up in here first. And I never set these to auto wrangle 0. I didn't pick a critter. All types of hatchlings. Lead's okay because we're not going to power them. Oops. That should get them all out of here and there, and they should all end up in here. But really, once we get the eggs going in here, critter egg, hatchling, stone hatchling egg. So the priority here will be 5. Any extra eggs should drop down in here. Actually, they're going to pick them up from here and stick them back in here. Just realized. In an infinite loop. Yes, this is a problem. We need a place that they can't reach. That's what I forgot about. How should we do this? Gotta think about this. We almost need a loader that's kind of trapped. Sorry, I'm trying to think here. Okay, so I kind of don't want to build it in the hatchery itself. We have some room here. We could stick it in here somewhere. So something like this. Let me think about this here. I really need to just build a little column that they can chuck the eggs in. Let's see what we got here first, though. Pufflet. No taste, squeamish. Kind of want some seeds. Where should we do the drowning chamber? That's the question. We could do it up here. Maybe in one of these little areas. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. Make sure I didn't destroy everything there. So we'll get this ladder in here first, and we'll put a little drowning chamber here, I think. Or we can convey everything in there. I think I'll build it the way I've done it in the past. It's probably not the most simplified design, but I know it works, so I think there's a much better way. I saw in a video recently where they just have one tile. They had a conveyor loader, or drop off into some liquid. And the hatches were trapped in there. But I'm going to do it my old standard way. Which is like this. Oh, hello, you can't be stuck in there. Okay, so let's think about this here. They can't reach the bottom, so we'll do a drop-off thing here. Drop the eggs in there. We also need water in there, or some kind of liquid. And then we'll get a auto sweeper that can reach into there, into the bottom. And that'll grab the meat out of there. And hopefully Dupe never falls in here. Okay, let's stick some water in there. Or whatever liquid. Okay, now we can chuck eggs in there. I think we can. Critter egg. Hatchling egg. Stone. Sage. Stone. Oops. Stone hatchling. Priority 5. Okay, that should do it. Now these guys should be taken away. And put in here, actually. No copper. Oops. Let's try that again. I don't think I had enough to finish, so let's do it out of lead, because we have so much lead. As long as it can reach the bottom. Now it is possible we run out of igneous rock eventually. That's happened to me. We were at 1,000 tons. I saw us go down to 950 and then back up to 1,000 because we dug some out, but it is possible these guys will eat everything. Okay, we're getting little dribs and drabs of water in there. Let's see if we can plant some stuff in here. Orchid seed, let's not plant those. Joyous seed, 0 to 100. Let's get those going. In there? Okay. Okay, it's auto-sweeping them back into itself. This is not what I wanted. It needs to be out of range of this. We'll try this again. Might have to put it up here, actually. Okay, it can't reach this one. Okay, good. We'll try this again. Hatchling egg. Sage hatchling egg. Stone hatchling egg. There we go. Now it's out of reach. Okay, good. Now we gotta be able to get the meat out of there. So we'll have a conveyor loader. Right here. And all the extra eggs are going to end up in here. And we need a conveyor line down to the kitchen to drop the meat here. So conveyor rail, let's do, we have so much copper. It'll go this way, and then we'll drop it right. Can we put a chute in there? I think we have room. No, we don't. Okay, this auto sweeper doesn't really need to be here. I'm not really using this anymore. So let's get rid of this. Actually, I could have used that. Let's drop the food right here. And we could have an auto sweeper here to chuck the meat in there. I should have left it. We better not use lead just in case it gets hot in here. I don't think it'll get that hot, but you never know. Okay. That little project I think is taken care of. And we're gonna load meat in there. Priority 8, sure. Yeah, I might actually have too many incubators. It's possible. It's possible I have too many ranches as well. I have quite a few. Okay, we got idle dupes. Let's keep this digging project going. And we might as well break in here. Sandstone? Sure, why not? Get in here, get this food. Gotta make sure we preserve a few sleet wheat grains for the future. Doing some exploring as we do this. We're just painting. It's painting with Bob Ross. Actually, I don't want them down in here. Back down we go. How are things looking down here? Oh yeah. Melt that ice, baby. Melt it. Looking sharp. I do want to make sure all this oil doesn't end up in the water, though. Have to deal with that somehow. There's a slickster in there. Let's save that slickster. I do want to get this little bit of fertilizer out here. Is my petroleum burning? No, I never connected it. But we shall do so. This thing broke again. Something keeps breaking here and I can't figure it out. It's either petroleum freezing or petroleum boiling. And I can't tell which one's which. Oh wow, this thing's almost completely backed up. Well, I guess we'll just mop it up again and keep an eye on it. Okay, let's get this delicious fossil out of here. I guess we shouldn't break this. We shouldn't let the hot stuff in there. Keep that kind of cordoned off for now. Keep them busy. Oh, I haven't skilled them up in a while. Let's do that. Ruby. Always good to have a constructor. Engineer. Digger. Engineer. Rancher slash farmer. A digger that will eventually get in exosuits. Plumber. A farmer carrier. Sure. Actually, we'll give him more strength for carrying. Same with plumbing here. Digger exosuit wearer. That's good. Same. Plumber carrier or mechatronics. Gives some more strength to a digger carrier here. How many? Morale's pretty high overall, so we can push these dupes up here. The rancher farmers, they don't leave the base, so they don't really need improved carrying or the exosuit training. Okay, this farmer will get into ranching as well. Maybe get a second cook going at some point. New printables available. Any dupes that we love here? Narcoleptic, slow learner, small bladder. Small bladder's fine. Could be a tinker. Let's make sure oxygen is going okay. Colony consumed. Okay, we're underproducing slightly. We got something melted here. A lot of CO2 trapped in here. Let's check our little drowning chamber here. Incubation 0.8. That'll take a while. How many eggs do we got in there now? Quite a few. If we ever need food, we'll just... This is our food room here. The killing floor. Okay, more idle dupes. Gotta keep them busy. Some of my commenters don't like idle dupes. But in reality, isn't idle dupes like what you want? Just kind of vacationing dupes? Now, are they gonna get stuck up there? I could see them getting stuck there. Yeah, slight CO2 buildup here. let's just let that fall down here to the bottom. And then it should just kind of fall down the hole here. That carbon dioxide froze solid right here, I think. Into a tile? That's kind of strange. Okay, this thing hasn't busted yet. That's good. Petroleum is being used. Okay. We'll dial this back just a little bit. Okay, how's our melt going? Is it turning on and off? I can't tell here. Whoa, there's... Look at all the zombie spores in the water. 800 million zombie spores. What the F? Don't drink that water. Holy, I haven't even looked at the zombie spores here. I thought I killed all the spore kid bits. Where are they coming from? Why so many? And how do we kill them? Zombie spores. Temperature range -100 to 290. Survives in everything. Doesn't survive in oxygen. Killed by solid liquid. Killed by liquid? Really? Killed by liquid. This is liquid. Whoa. As long as it doesn't get up to the base, we're fine. Yeah, it hasn't gotten up top yet. Have they just been multiplying like crazy this whole time without me noticing? Some of you commented about them. I didn't think it was that bad though. I've never had this problem before. Very crazy. I do want to get this out of here and burn it off. We'll do a liquid lock here. Get in there. And burn it off. There's quite a bit in there. We're going to need a pipe for that, so let's start building that out of igneous rock. That's going to go up there. Should we go up and around or through? Well, we already have a natural gas line here. So I think we'll just take it down this way. And fuse it in there. This liquid lock, we don't have to fill it because what we can do... Oh, we can't... I kind of just wanted to use this liquid. And maybe we can just use this liquid here. And let it dump in here. Down the chute. Then we can push this up slightly. And I kind of want to get this oil out of here anyway, so let's do a pitch-a pump right here. out of igneous rock, not sandstone, or they'll have to go deliver it all. Then we're gonna need a pump in there. And I think there's only natural gas in here, so we don't have to filter it. But we also need power. Okay, power line. 2.28 kilowatts. I'm going to do a mini transformer here. Or we could just do power over here. We could do some coal generators right here. What will be quicker? It'll be quicker to build. It won't take long to get this out of here. Maybe we'll even just build a wheel. Copper. Yeah. We'll put a wheel here. Battery. Did that out of copper. That's kind of the liquid lock to nowhere. That won't work. We need a little portal for them here. Save lag's getting pretty bad. Oh crap. What am I doing here? Yes, we're gonna go like this around the top. That'll be their way up and over, and then this will be the liquid lock. After they've built this part. And I guess we better chuck some oil in here, because I don't think we have enough. This power doesn't need to go over there. Now we can seal it in. This will be our entrance. We'll probably just drown that guy. Oh no, drowning. Oh, Stinky. Make us happy. Make us proud. Hatchling eggs. Digging. Oh, we got a super digger, but really slow. Take the food. Okay, this guy's not gonna make it. I'm sorry. Okay, that battery is fully charged. Okay, how much oil do we have here? Oh, we're good. We're good. Actually, we never used this bottle emptier. There was enough oil here. Okay, fair enough. In we go. Oh, now we're gonna have a bit of CO2 here. So, we actually do need a filter. Do need a filter. And I really should have just built a coal generator here, because we don't really want to have a dupe run all the way over here every time. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we don't have enough in there. Crap. Crude oil, priority 9. Do not want that to get out of there. We're hanging on by a thread here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Good, we're over the hump. Actually, there's no CO2 in there. What am I thinking here? I thought some CO2 would get in there, but no. It did not, so we don't need the filter. Greatly simplifies things. Maybe it got destroyed? Maybe it never got in? I don't know. We're being extra safe about this because we just don't want natural gas everywhere. Once that genie's out of the bottle, it's a pain in the butt to put back in the bottle. So this is why we're just going to burn it off. Clear it out of there. And start thinking about fusing these biomes. Okay, let's start shaving this down here. I think we can just go like this here. Gotta make sure the oil doesn't get in there. So we gotta mop a bit of stuff up here. Don't want oil in my, got a slick strip there making some problems for us. Gotta make sure that oil doesn't drip down. We'll suck it all up. Actually, all of this oil is just going to end up down here. So what am I doing? We don't care about any of that. Okay, let's get down in the hole, as they say. Down in the hole. So if we get rid of this insulation, all this heat, this should all start melting down here. No power. What was I thinking? Let's just redo this and get it over with. Smart battery, gold. Should have done it right the first time. Okay, it's burning through that natural gas. That's good. I should really stick this back on the smart battery because I don't want to just waste it. There was a reason for taking it off. I can't remember. I think it's because it was accumulating in here. But we'll just hook it back up. Okay, is there oil getting in there? There's a little bit of oil here I want to make sure it doesn't get in there. Our slicksters, all the oil should end up in here, because it's got a block there and a block... Well, it'll fall through here. So it should end up in here. Let's get this juicy fossil out of here. And in fact, we can just do this and let that oil drip down into there. And we could let this come back a little bit here. Okay, we're gonna pop through here in a second. Should we go all the way to the bottom? Why not? Start to see what's over here. There's a slickster in there. Try to get the water off the surface there. Okay, it's all melting. Look at this. Yeah, we're melting the core. We're melting the core. Okay, copper. I mean, coal. Priority 8. Smart battery. Let's get some automation on there. And we're still putting oil in there. That's not necessary. Okay. Gas restored. We're actually sending... If I just burped into the mic, I'm sorry. I think we're sending oxygen in here to these guys. Look at them all. Is that crude oil in there? Oh, Didn't want that. I think this spilled over earlier. Caused some problems. What's happening though? What happens if they drink zombie spore water? How do we get it out of the water supply? It's supposed to die on liquid. We could run it through chlorine tanks flooding. It's carbon dioxide. Out of line once again. We'll keep going here with the fossil dig. Actually, let's build this first. Actually, that'll be fine. Oh, that's not really lining up with anything. New stuff. Ice. No taste, mouth breather. I don't like any of these dupes. I don't really need ice. we have a bit of ice already. See how things are going up here. Got some chlorine issues, water issues. What the heck? I forgot to turn this off. That's what's going on. That's where all the water's coming from. Well, at least it's full now. We're getting little trickles of pee up to here. Hopefully enough to keep our pib alive. Sweepy, you're sleeping because you're done? Oh no, you got lots to do. What's this dupe doing up here? Dropping off crude oil. God, that's been on there forever. Priority 8. What's the temperature here? That's kind of hilarious. Okay. We need to put some... Oops. We need a diamond shift plate there. To conduct temperature from this to this. And I think I'm going to replace this drywall. Because I think the temp shift plate acts as a barrier as well. And we should probably put a bit of petroleum in here instead. It doesn't freeze as easily. No oxygen here. Let's cut into here to release a bit of oxygen. Oops. Petroleum ended up over there. Even though we're dropping it here. Maybe it just melted. $65 degrees. It's freezing. It's actually freezing. Mafic rock is cooling down, but all this heat should kind of work its way through. Every time I see Sweepy, he's sleepy. Okay, we got some hatches. We've been out of fertilizer. I should probably make a fertilizer maker. Could make one down here. Using this. Let's put a fertilizer maker in. Refinement, fertilizer. Let's take it down here by the plastic, maybe. It needs polluted water, which we have up here. And temperature in here is... What does this freeze at? -20. We better make it insulated, just in case. This needs... What does this need? Phosphorite and dirt, I think. Gives off natural gas. Which we'll have to seal in, probably. Dirt, phosphorite, okay. My filter's kind of in the way here. We could do this, though. 10 dupes idle. Where have we not seen? We haven't been over here yet. Got Sweepy up there. Oh, we haven't been in here. Let's head in here. Well, we don't know what's back here, so maybe we should not dig what we don't know. Oh yeah, put some fruit, excellent fruit on his head. Just because. I can't remember if we ever found anything in here. I don't think we did. Just want to go see what this is. I haven't seen a volcano yet. I don't even know if this map has volcanoes. Probably not. Infectious polluted oxygen vent. Slime lung. 60 degrees. I think that's safe to let out. As long as we clean up the air after. That's just free oxygen. We like that. Except they are going to breathe a little bit of that. Make sure it all gets cleaned before it gets out to the base. Little slime lung never killed anyone. Actually, it used to kill dupes, but then they changed it. They made it easier. People found it too hard. Okay, we got a few eggs in there now. Did someone just pick up the egg through the... What the heck? Did someone just pick it up? How are they picking it up? Through the wall. What the hell are they doing? They're picking them up from through the wall. How is this possible? I could have sworn I saw them pick them up from here. Picked up stone hatchling egg. How on earth are they getting to the wall? Picked up stone hatchling egg. Well, that's a bug. I will have to report that one, because that's not... That shouldn't be possible. Anyway, we're back to 11 idle dupes. Let's keep the party going here. Pinch pepper seed. We'll take one. How many dupes do I have? 31. Diver's lungs. Anemic. Anemic. I don't like anemic dupes. They're just so slow. So the core melting. It's coming along very slowly. We never really finished this, so let's get that done. That should flow that way. Let's get this done pronto. And we're gonna liberate this here, so let's cut in right here. And this water is 48 degrees. Cutting the insulation, so it should start to warm up. Same thing here, hot water going in. All this water I got stored here at 60 degrees. We should really just dump in the hole. So instead of doing this, let's do this. Steel? I almost always use the B key to copy everything, if you've probably noticed. I rarely go into the menu here. I go to the overlay, click the thing I want, hit B. So much easier than going plumbing. Sometimes I do it here, but... Okay, we've got some melt going on here. I'm gonna make it make the tunnel 3 wide. That way the gas can exchange a little bit better. We could do another tepidizer down here, in theory. Let's let the water get over here. Just so that it can start melting faster. Good thing they have their suits on. Yeah, look at that ice. 62. And rising. Melting the core. Okay, I gotta get this oil out of here. We never quite got all this natural gas out because there's a little bit right here. Let the oil fall down. Let this little pocket of natural gas. There used to be, oh yeah, 20 kilograms in here. Something's gonna break here. Actually, there's a few more pockets down here. Gotta get those as well. We need to let them get down here, though. And I do kind of want this fossil in here, so let's go do that. I'll let them catch up off camera, just with this kind of removing insulation. Actually, I gotta remove this insulation. They can get in here, come up here. They could conceivably get stuck in here, so I'm gonna give them an escape route just in case. Because their little bridge here could melt and they might get stuck. So we'll get rid of all this insulation. That should let the heat dump in here. Oh, we got crap. We got CO2 coming through here. Crapola. Crapola. Is this getting filtered though anyway? Oh, I'm filtering it anyway, I think. No, we're not. Crap. Where are we? The input. We have an error. Crap. Okay. We should really be sending this in here. So, go like this. That way it'll get filtered. Because right now it is not. That's gonna cause some damage up here. And how's the fertilizer going? Oh. Okay, phosphorite. Phosphorite. And dirt. How much dirt do we have? Quite a bit, I think. And then maybe an auto sweeper to load that stuff. One should be enough for our needs. Okay, I gotta better wrap things up here because we're over time. And we'll just try to keep melting this. It's looking pretty good. Maybe I should cut a tunnel between these two. Let this hot water cascade over. So off camera, I think I'll do some breaking down of the insulation. Get this little corner exposed. Let's zoom out. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big job. Now I've seen people freeze a core that was not frozen to begin with, which is probably a lot harder to do. Use a bunch of aqua tuners and steam turbines, but this time we're gonna melt the core instead. Base is looking pretty good. I see squared off. We'll continue the big dig here and maybe the big dig over here. Try to get all this cold mass dug out and let it just fall to the bottom. Maybe to the very bottom. I don't know. Maybe get a million sweepies to sweep it up. But that'll be the end of this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done already. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.